What is depression? Depression is a common and serious mood disorder. It involves persistent feelings of sadness, helplessness, and loss of interest in activities once enjoyed. Now let us understand what are the symptoms of depression. DSM-5 recognizes 9 symptoms of depression. I like to put them in 2 categories. The first category involves the presence of certain things, and the second category involves loss of certain things. For a person to have depression, he or she must have at least 5 symptoms, and these symptoms should be at least present in the individual for 2 weeks or more. And among these 5 symptoms or more, a person should have either the loss of interest in the activities once enjoyed or the presence of pervasive sadness. Let us look at the first category. It has 3 items. Number 1, the presence of depressed mood. In this, the person feels sad throughout the day and almost all the days of the week. The second, feelings of worthlessness. In this, person feels that he or she is worthless, bad, not good enough, and so on. Third and the last in this category, recurrent thoughts of death or suicide, or with a specific suicide plan or without a plan. The second category refers to things for which a person experiences loss or decrease. Number 4, loss of interest or pleasure in activities which a person once enjoyed. For example, if a person used to enjoy spending time with friends, he or she now no longer enjoys that. Number 5, loss of weight, or there can be also gain of weight. Number 6, loss of appetite. A person no longer likes food, he or she does not eat food as he or she used to eat. In certain cases, there can be an increase of appetite. Number 7, reduction of physical movement or slowing down of thoughts. A person no longer moves around or goes about doing things as he or she used to be. Person in a way becomes slow. Number 8, loss of energy. A person does not feel energy in his or her body. Often it can be difficult for them to get up from the bed in the morning. Number 9, diminished ability to think or concentrate. That means a person cannot really think very clearly and has difficulty on concentrating the activities he or she does. It is important to note that a person can be said to have depression if 5 or more of these symptoms cause clinically significant distress or impairment in the social, occupational, family, or other areas of life. If they do not cause significant impairment or distress, then a person may not be having depression. It is important to note that Sadness and depression are two different things. If we do not know the difference, then mistakenly we can think of sadness as depression and of depression as sadness, and thereby fail to treat depression, which often needs treatment. Let us look at the vital differences. The first difference between the sadness and depression is sadness has a trigger and is specific. For example, if someone loses his or her job, it is very normal for them to feel sadness. Whereas on the other hand, depression does not necessarily have a trigger. That means there is no negative or sad event taking place in the life of the person, yet the person feels sad. Second, in sadness, a person still can enjoy certain things and activities. For example, spending time with friends, let's say. But in depression, a person does not enjoy activities which they enjoyed once. Third, in sadness, a person can have temporary regret or remorse, whereas in depression, person has a permanent sense of worthlessness. Next, in sadness, a person does not think of self-harm, but in depression, a person may have thoughts of self-harm and of suicide, and in fact may carry them out. These are some of the significant differences. Dear friends, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please text them to me. And I like to recommend those who feel the need of taking professional help with regard to depression, kindly do so. In my next video, I will discuss what causes depression and how can we protect ourselves from falling into depression. Take care, stay safe.